got a black screen. Well, that's great, isn't it? Well, that's the wrong bloody screen for a start. So we need this one. There we go. Right. So, I'm going to be doing some more development today, since I've got the rest of the system built for the DualSense controller. So, I'm going to give you all a quick overview. Right. So, the DualSense controller system that I've been working on, right? So, we've got quite a lot that I've actually built over the last 2 weeks. So, I'm going to give a rundown of the systems that, oh, oops, hang on, don't know what happened there. Yeah, seemed to have got a bug in the keyboard. Oh well, it's alright, we're back. My web browser's off. So, I can cross that off. Right, so all the systems that I've built. Oh gosh, what's happened here? There we go. Right. So, I've been using this API. It's a very basic API for, well, I wouldn't even call it an API because there's not really much there. This is just literally an enum class with some defined values. We have the DS5 state, which gives us the hex values of each of the button states, which are defined as I states. And then we have in this down here is basically everything that's controllable or programmable, I should say. And this is what you get in the DS5 Windows code base on GitHub. So it's not really a lot to work with, but from all this code, which is not much, it's a couple hundred lines at best, and the DS5 inputs, buffers, their helpers, which again, not really much. And why is that over there? That shouldn't be over there. Why is that moved? It's supposed to be over there. You're supposed to be in there. All the rest of the V2 files. So, very silly. Yeah, so basically with all that stuff, which isn't much, I've been able to create everything from analog raws, so to read in raw data from the analogs. So we set up some ints to register the positions of each of the analogs to certain buttons and stuff, certain positions. And then we process that through the analog read system, and this controls the system that creates the bits required. And obviously we've got loads of other different subsystems that we've built in the header files. Big up, Stu. How you doing? I only told you to blow the bloody doors off. Sorry. That was very rude of me. Sorry, mate. Yeah, so I've built all these classes and subsystems for the PlayStation controller, and this is it all runs through this central class called the ICS subsystem. Sorry, that's the diagnostic. Do apologise. Where is it? Where's my ICS subsystem? It was right there. Am I blind? I must be blind. There it is. Input control system, the ICS. Right, so as it says in here, this is what it says it is. But I suppose a better way to show you is if I open up the project and terminal. There we go. Right. So if I open up the documents, because I've already generated documents for it anyway. Index. There we go. So it's a unified C++ wrapper for DualSense Windows DS5W, the API, and we're able to cover quite a lot of stuff in this. So if we take a look at the classes, right, obviously it's all under DS5W core, and this is everything that I've been able to create within the last 2 weeks. So we've got everything as we can see here. So all this stuff here is going to be integrated into Unreal Engine. It's going to take, well, shouldn't take too long. I mean, if I can do this in 2 weeks, surely I can get this integrated into Unreal Engine. So we've got everything from analog reads, so we're able to get each of the buttons, we set dead zones, stuff like that. We've got like things like digital processing states. Everything runs through the core context system, so everything is literally in there. So that's like the centralized brain for the software. We can cover everything from making solid colors and stuff like that. Obviously, like the video that I demonstrated the software in. It's pretty close. It's good. It's proof of concept, because if I turn on PlayStation controller, just make sure it's actually switched on. I think it's still on. Let me run the program. Yep. So the controller's on, so we're able to poll and get data from whichever position the control shits in, basically. Does everything for us. It's not perfect, but it's a multi-face tool. I'm not turning the haptics on, but the plan is to take what I've made here and import it into Unreal Engine. I like this one. This is my favorite part of it, because if I can control the flight path and stuff like that with the controller, I can control things like helicopters and stuff and jets in game without actually having to use the controls. So like if you can turn bank left, bank right, your left and your right and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. I'll do. Good morning. It's looking pretty good though. I'm really chuffed with what I've got so far. I like, obviously it's not level, but I need to get me a level thing, because I have a little adapter that I just sit the controller on and it should level it out. Well, sort of. See, I do need to adjust the leveling system because it's not quite perfect. It levels out when you hold it, but if you put it on the table or the desk, you're not getting that level. It's really high, so that's a problem. The pitch is still above, when really it should be like down there, but obviously it goes up plus 20. I mean, I could possibly tweak it once I figure it out. I mean, I'm making this stuff, don't even fucking know I'm using it, but yeah, it's pretty much a bloody hack job. Obviously it's not perfect, but it's gonna do its thing. So what I need to do now is I need to open up Unreal Engine. So I'll bring this over here and we'll get Unreal Engine open. So I think what I've got to do in Unreal Engine is I've got to build the foundation for the plugin system, so that way I can at least bring in the input system. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a very minimal version of the V2 core system, so just enough so I can see it working in Unreal Engine. Using a smaller stripped down version. So obviously I'll need analog raw, analog read, digital raw, digital read, and then I'll need a smaller version of the IC input control system and a smaller version of the subsystem manager. I think that should be it. That all I'll need, and the files that it relies upon as well. So like the core API and stuff. See, the core API is the big one because this is where we've got everything in this file that we need, and there's about 1200 lines of code just in the API alone. So obviously there is a lot of work that's been done on this by me, yours truly. Super nerd, high functioning, autistic, super nerd. That's me. This is what I do. Educate, not defecate. Right, so what I want to do is I want to open up this Bloodline Bastard. This is the project that I'm working on. Obviously I'll need to import like the library files and stuff like that, and I'll figure out how to do that after. Because hopefully if we can figure out to make the foundations of the plugin now, then it'll be a lot easier for me later on to just bring over everything else. And obviously the plan is to release this plugin once it's built to everybody, you know, on the Unreal Marketplace. Hopefully it should be able to work with other platforms, but we're going to be focusing primarily on Windows and, you know, on Windows with the PlayStation 4 controller. Sorry, PlayStation 5 controller. I keep getting mixed up between the two. I can't help it. I do apologise, everybody. Right, so. Oh, what's happening over there? Oh, my blueprint class has fucking crashed again. Oh yeah, that's right, my PS5 DualSense HID interface. This is how I started. I started creating a fucking blueprint. Have you see? Because look, this is the problem. Because of this. Unable to read things because it's not natively supported in the bloody engine. So, when a certain somebody called MOON Moon was complaining and saying, well, why is he doing that with a PlayStation controller? Why didn't he just buy a controller? Well, unfortunately, you won't appreciate the development possibilities of it, so with the greatest of respect, love, keep your nose out, because you haven't got a bloody idea what I'm talking about. So, unless you do, then you have a right chip in. But unless you're a fucking nerd like me, you don't really care. So, respectfully, up yours. Alright? I'm not any ordinary developer. I'm unfiltered. And I'm so glad that I'm not anybody's employee, because I'd probably get sacked for the things I say anyway. Without a doubt, no, I'd actually, I guarantee I'll probably get sacked. Probably find some, yeah, anyway. Right, so, this is my test level. Oh yeah. There's my BT phone box that I made. That's one of the assets I've made for the film, and it's looking pretty cool. It's a classic BT-KX 100 phone box. Obviously, I need to finish the inside of it, but you can see how the shadows and that cast light looks wicked. It's translucent as well, so like you can go inside it. Anyway, where's the log? Where's the log? Where's the log? I need the log. Well, it's frozen. It's frozen. Why have you frozen on me? Please do not freeze. Yep, it's fucking frozen. Oh my god. End task. Oh my god, it was chunking up 10 gigabytes of RAM. That's not supposed to do that. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I need to open up a new instance of Visual Studio, because we have a problem with the solution. Some of the code is eating the fucking RAM. It's not supposed to do that. It's really not supposed to do that. If you haven't already, please take a listen to Christendom, my reggae album. It's absolutely fantastic. Made by yours truly, in the creative center of the universe, that being my bedroom. I really need to make a plugin for OBS so we can see how many people are live streaming. I mean, how many people are watching my stream, instead of having to fucking open it on the phone. So give me a second. Right, there we go. Right, let's open this again. Right. I'm so dehydrated today. Okay, good. Everybody can hear me. That's great. Right, is it loaded? Oh my gosh, it's taking forever. Right, so we've got the source code open. Right. Right, see, all this. Need to delete these, because none of these will work. So I need to delete that. Delete that blueprint. Control configuration. Holy shit, if I click on the log, it's spiking. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. Log raw input windows. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Control Shift F10. No, is it Control Alt F10? Or is it Control Shift F10? Right. So, edit, build, tools, refresh Visual Studio project. Right, this might take a few minutes. So I want to have my task manager up there. Have my thing up there. Right. Okay, right. Tools. Open Visual Studio. That's what we want to do. Right. Save that level. Right, so. Right, so I need to get rid of HID API because that's not what we're using. Wait, how do I delete classes that I've made? Oh. Ah, right. Right, so close Visual Studio and the editor. Remove the class CPP and H files from the disk in Explorer and remove everything in the game binaries. Right, generate project part. Right. Okay. I might need to create a new project. Yeah. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do is I'm going to build tools. Right, okay, right, so I need to close the editor, and what I need to do is open up the project, and there we go, right. So, let's close Visual Studio. Right. Okay. Yeah. Delete everything in the binaries. Alright. Content. Custom system. DualSense system, blueprints, materials, meshes, widgets. So in the blueprints, we want to C++. Yeah, you know what? We'll just delete. Yeah, we'll just delete everything there for the DualSense system. And right, so we'll delete all that. Right, oops. Go up. Source. Like bastard. Private. Right, this is what we want to delete. I'm keeping the custom sky component because that's my custom sky system, right? So we're going to delete all these, right? And then I'm going to delete all these, right? Third party. I'll leave HID API there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy over the third-party system for this. So we'll go into DualSense system, right? DSW5. So we have the include, which includes them source files, the lib file, and these as well. So we'll copy these over. So that makes sure that we've got the DualSense DSW5 API. Oh, I hate being fat. My stomach, man. It's a bit heavy. I think I've got a hernia or something. Ow. I need one of them belts that you can like wrap around your stomach to hold your stomach in place. Right. So we've got that. Now I think what I need to do now So now that we've done that, I'm going to go back up to Unreal Projects, and we want to regenerate the studio source files. So this will rebuild the IntelliSense data and everything. Right, the new project files, there we go, succeeded. Now we should be able to open that up straight away in Unreal Engine. Missing modules, would you like to rebuild? Yes. Okay, now it's building. Unreal header tool. There we go. Reflection code generated. Okay, that looks like it's done that. They really should have made this a bit bigger. This is just gonna take a little while. Okay, there we go, it's compiling the components. Right, there we go, succeeded. Great. Right, now it's launching it in the editor. Now, I'm not going to launch Visual Studio just yet. We're going to open up the engine first, then we'll launch Visual Studio from within. Right, there we go. So if we check our C++ classes folder, public, yeah, we've only got the custom sky component. Right, great. So, right, plugins, add plugin, right, and what we want is create a plugin that uses and includes a third-party library. Right, let me have a look at this one. Right. So we're going to create a blank plugin. Okay, DualSense V2. Plugin library that enables native support for the DualSense 6-axis controller for Unreal Engine. It is a beta version. Yeah, it is a beta version. Right, let's create plugin. Right, so hopefully this should launch Visual Studio. Yep, compiling C++ code. This will take a couple of minutes. Okay, it's taking longer than a couple of minutes. There we go. Generate project files. Bind the IntelliSense data. Thank you very much. Right, there we go. Visual Studio is now launched. So it's loading the project. Yep. Right, so we can get rid of that, and we can get rid of that. There we go. Plugin library that enables native support for the DualSense 6-axis controller for Unreal Engine. Oh, that's going to look wicked when it's done. Right. Obviously we'll make it look pretty and everything when it's done. Right. So. Okay. Let's get this open over here. Excuse me. Right. So what I'm gonna do is oh my god. Oh. Fucking bloody vomiting while I'm talking, man. What the hell? Okay. So. Let's get this full screen. Right, so now we should have a folder called plugins, DualSense V2, resources, source. Right, let's have a look at the U plugin file. Right. So, okay. Yep, so we want that as that. Oh, it's Control-Alt-11. Control-Alt-F11 to rebuild code. How could I forget that? Right, so we have resources and we have source, DualSense. Right, there we go. Okay. Oh. Right, so I can close that. Right, let's just make sure. Yeah, so it is in the projects source folder. So right, so that third-party library is in the wrong place for a start. So that should actually be in the plugins third-party library. Right, okay. So I put it in the wrong fucking folder. Great. Right, okay. Okay, so I need to close it again because I've got this in the wrong place. So plugins, DualSense v2, source. Right, then third party, and then we drop that in there because we're only using DSW5. That's it. Because all my classes and stuff over here, I'll end up copying them over. So okay. So again, I've got to close the engine. Right. Go back, up, regenerate. So we'll just regenerate the files again. This is just gonna take a while. Unless it's already done it. Oh yeah, okay. I swear I just clicked it to regenerate. Oh great, yeah, now it's doing it. Close that while it's doing that. Oh. Oh, so it did do that. Alright, okay. What a bloody melon. Right, okay. I might have to switch screens because it keeps launching on the left screen. So I'll switch to this one. There we go. Alright, project, DualSense. Alright. Okay, tools. Open Visual Studio. There we go. Right. So. There we go. Right, so the source has moved now. Okay. And close that. Right, so I can close up that one. So we're in the plugins folder, DualSense v2, source, DualSense v2. Yeah, that's where that's supposed to be. Right, so let's have a look at the build CS. Okay. So, let's copy those. Plugins, DualSense, source, third party, DSW5. So plugins, DualSense V2, source, DualSense V2, third party, DSW5. Ah, right, okay. Okay. DualSense Windows. So device.h, ds5 state.h, dsw api.h, helpers.h, io.h. That's that one. Let's go back to DSW5 lib x64. So copy that. ds5w x64.lib. Okay, next is source. H and ds5. H. So add the public include path C. That's interesting. Automatically added it. Nice. Okay. And I think this one goes in there. Is that one going there? Or does that one go there? Oh, that one goes there, okay. Private dependencies. Engine slate. Core U object, engine slate, slate core, input core, and projects. So I need that one as well. So we link DSW on Windows only. So that'll be after this. Right. Okay. Yep. That looks good. Right, so now I've got to copy my headers in. So I need to copy all the header classes into private source. No, sorry, public. Okay, so I need to copy all my headers. But I don't know whether or not that would work, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to see what works and what doesn't. Java subsystem, deadband, attitude, or inputs. Input control system, light effects, privacy class, subsystem manager, trigger haptics, vibration haptics. That should be everything. The other headers are just diagnostic systems, which we won't need any of them. Right, so. Oh, right. So this is what we've got copied. Right, so now I need to go into the private and copy all the C+ source files. Okay. So vibration, haptics, trigger haptics, subsystem manager, privacy class, light effects, input control system, gyro systems, gyro subsystem, frame buffer writer, digital read, digital raw, audio manager, analog read, analog raw. That should be all of them. Yep. Okay, so we'll copy them over. Right, so now we've done that. Screenshot that, pop that up there. Okay, so we've copied all our source files over. Right, so what I need to do now is I need to close the source. Right, this is very important. So I've got to close the source, and then I go back up to the project, and then I'll generate the project files. I'll also need to close Unreal Editor as well while we do this. Okay, show bug. Okay, that seemed to have regenerated. So hopefully we've got all the required classes and everything in there. Okay, project, right. Right, tools, open Visual Studio. Right, so what I want to do now is I can now close my DualSense system on that separate Visual Studio project, because now we have all the subsystem in the engine, so we should be able to access the systems now. So what we want to do is Control Alt F11, and we will run the rebuild tool. So this is the live coding one, so it's, oops. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see that. Excluded from DualSense v2 Unity file DualSense v2 CPP. Right, so what's that at the bottom there? There we go. They're the files. So I'm gonna copy that because that's interesting. Right, so it's compiling. So we've got 19 classes to compile. Okay, okay. So we're seeing a lot of errors here in our code. That's a problem. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. Let's see what's going on here. Now, some of them are actually compiling fine, but some of them cannot include third-party DSW5 source DS. Okay. So we're having including errors. Okay. Good. Right, we're getting good errors. I mean, we're supposed to have errors, that's normal. So it tells us everything that we need to fix. Specify a mismatch. Okay. So my custom clamp is conflicting with standard string clamps. Right. An algorithm. My version inside V2 DualSense core API is redefined and good. Okay. Right. So let's deal with these one by one. Right. Core API. Let's go. So core API. Let's open this. Okay. So where's that custom clamp? This one. So right, so let's edit that. Advanced. Let's comment that out. Alright. There we go. Right, so it can't find those. Okay. Okay. So what we've got down here. Right, there we go. There we go. Okay, okay. So this is a lot more simpler. There we go. So we just include it like that. Okay. That's that sorted. That's the core API sorted. Okay. Right. Right, so those. Okay. So let's go and recompile that now. That should help a lot of things. Control Alt F11. So let's go back down here. Now that we've made those additions. So look. Oh my god. It's compiling. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy moly. Our DualSense system is compiling inside Unreal Engine. This is wicked. Subsystem manager. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. Okay. Right. So now we need to fix the class files. Okay. Right. Our header files are great. It's just we are getting quite a lot of errors in the CPP files. Okay. Right. That's good. That's a fucking really long log. So we have... But this is expected when we're bringing over things that we've made natively. Because we're bringing Windows native APIs into Unreal without fixing things. So... we're going to need some things to fix it. So I'll be back in a minute. I just need to go do something. Okay. I'm back. Sorry. Let's go get some to eat. Right, so I'm going to get looking at what's going on first. Okay. Okay, so we've got some mutex issues. Just need to fix some things. Okay. So we just we've got to change some of the mutexes to Unreal ones. Okay. That's not a problem. So, which one are we going in to do first? Alright, so let's find which class. I have a feeling it's in the core API. Okay. I don't actually have a class for the core API because everything connects independently. Right, so we'll check the main one, which is the subsystem manager. Okay. And then I think I need to look for mutexes. Okay, so there's nothing in that one. So it's not in there. Audio manager. Right. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to do that. Okay. Then where we have these lock guard, mutex, lock, MTXs, okay, enforce privacy. So what we'll do there is we'll take that away. Yeah, won't create anything digitally, mate. How you doing, Wisdom? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. Right. Same here. Comment that one now, and then we put that there. We do an F-scope block instead. Right, that's that one. Right, where's the next one? Subsystem manager, that's the next one. Okay. Again, I'm gonna put that in there. Put that. Just have a look at my website, Wisdom, if you want to see what I can do with websites. Websites, I can make mobile layouts and widescreen layouts as well. Oops, right, so I need to find the mutexes where the lock guards are. Right, so we're going there. I don't see no lock guard in there. I don't see one. Ain't one in there. No, that's telling lies, that. Right, let's check my other classes, right. So analog raw. Alright, there we go. We've got any in there? Ah, there we go. Get state. That's where it is. Okay, so let's see what that says. Stick that there. Get rid of that. So I gotta put this in all of them, man. Okay, that's fine. There we got another one there. Right, so copy that, pop that there, comment that out. Right. Okay, so take that, copy that, right, and then we'll go analog read. Right, so we'll pop that in there. Just make sure. There we go, one's there. Save that. Audio manager, I've done that one. Digital raw. There we go. Oops, I broke my fucking mouse then. Right, I'll copy that. Yeah, so I have to replace all these for these. Okay, oops. Oh, and that one. Okay. Right, for digital read, let's have a look. Yeah, we'll go one there. Put that 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 there. Yeah. Stick that on the top. Right. Frame buffer right up. Oh, that one don't need it. But it's fine, I'll stick it in there anyway. Gyro system. Select that, right. Right, of course, that's not in there. Dead band, let's have a look. Nope, nothing in there. Gyro attitude. Nope, nothing in there. Input Excel, nope. Nope. Input control system. This is the big one. This is what processes everything. So, let's have a quick look. Nothing I need to add in there. Light effects. This one I will. There we go. Lock guards. Right. Go. There as well. There as well. Anything that requires a lock on it. Excuse me. Anywhere else? Anything else? Anything else? That one. That one. Okay, and that one. Right, save that. Go back to the top. Back down there. There we go. Privacy class, we'll throw that in there as well, because I think that has some. No. Subsystem manager. No. Trigger haptics. No. Vibration haptics. Ah, yeah. Right. Oh, that one. Right. That one. So what we do is you just comment it out, that way the legacy code is still there. Just due to the way I developed it for Windows use. Right, we can save that. I think that should cover all of the classes. Right, so Control Alt F11. If the DLL is missing, oh, I might have to compile a DLL as well. Right, let's see what we're going. Right, so the CPP looks like we're compiling. This is good. Okay. Whew. Right, okay. Okay. Right. Okay, let's go to the build CS. Right. Public system libraries and range. Unless that's in the actual. Oh, right, okay, hang on. We don't have a DS5W X64 DLL. Oh my days. Almost there. DSW. DS5W. Why is he... I don't like that. When people fucking make stuff, they don't code it the right way. Really fucking messes your brain up, that. DS5W X64. Right, I need to check something. Shit. Right, so I need to oh my days, right, okay. DualSense windows. Right, let's open up that. Static library, there we go. DLL. Apply that. Right, now let's build that. There we go, we've got the DLL now. Okay, so let's file explorer, bin, DualSense Windows Debug x64. There we go. We've got the DLL. Right. So that's what's complaining. I need the DLL as well. Okay. So we can minimize that. Right. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, so where do I need to put that now? Right, plugins, DualSense binaries. Right, so plugins, DualSense binaries, Win64. I'll paste that in there. Right. Okay. So, let's copy that. So, copy and paste that. That should be all good. Right, now let's run another compile test. Oh, I might have string outs as well, so I might need to replace them. Okay, so we've got some linker errors. Right. Whoa. Okay. Right, so let's copy these. Oh shit. Oh dear. Mutex already defined. Right, search your entire plugin for this. Okay, right. Oh, this is gonna fucking take forever. Okay. Okay. I know what to do. I know what to do. Okay, so we're gonna delete everything from here. And then go and open up the game, plug in source, DualSense V2, private, public headers. Here. So I'm going to update all these. I wanna put my music on as well.
Heavy steps on the stone, nowhere left but the dead end. Smoke from the drink, calls up black sin. Eyes on the dark, no fear sensing. I've been walking through the silence, through the cold and the violence. Where the dreams fade slow and the faith turn thin, yeah. But these grey bricks from me, what I call them blow. Street lights flicker faint like a ghost that shows. Every step feels heavy with the weight out. Dreams buried deep in the dark, telephone voices in the alleyways, whisper you won't last. But I move through the shadows, I don't live in the past. Got scars on my knuckles and the steel on my stars. If the reaper try approach, I'ma make him dance. Concrete veins pump smoke through the night so thick. Every corner got a scheme, every scheme got a trick. I see brothers lose faith when the cash don't stop. Now their souls in the gutter like a candle. Dead ends in a row, but I still push through. When the walls start to close, find a whole breakthrough. Man's chained by the system, but the crown's still true. In the kingdom of the lost, I'ma carve my road. Dead ends in a row, but I still push through. When the walls start to close, find a whole breakthrough. Man's chained by the system, but the crown's still true. In the kingdom of the lost, I'ma carve my road.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Right, so I need to update all this code. Okay, this is complicated, but we're gonna get through it.
When the walls start to close, find a whole breakthrough. Man's chained by the system, but the crown's still true. In the kingdom of the lost, I'ma call my root. Dead ends in a row, but I still push through. When the walls start to close, find a whole breakthrough. Man's chained by the system, but the crown's still true. In the kingdom of the lost, I'ma call my root. See the smoke and the skyline, cities built on sin. Every deal done in dark, got a price within. I don't walk through the fire where the weak don't win. Now I bleed out truth through this paper and pen. They say stay down, but I rose through the cracks. Every chain that they gave, I was sharp on my back. Turn pain into power, turn loss in the maps. I'm charting out stars with the system collapse. The road been rough, but the heart don't break. Every star that I got was the crown I made. The night don't end and the dawn don't fade. Cause the king still rises and the walls will stay. In the cold of the morning I could taste that fear, but I wipe it off my tongue in a weakness. Yeah, I seen gods fall fast when the lights went clear. Let the crown that they mock got the weight of years. I've been hunted by the echoes of the things I've done, but redemption ain't found, it's a war you won. Every cut that I took, made a storm was stunned. And my voice sound heavy like a bell just rung. From the ashes I built what they feared to see. Every star on my skin flame. If the crown mean pain, then I wear that chain. If the king don't kneel, he just learns the game. Dead ends in a row, I still push through. When the gates look tight, I just break the screw. Less so much for the struggle, this the royal view. When the kingdom of the lost, I'ma make that new. Dead ends in a row, I still push through. Every move that I took, just got more blue. Man's chained by the system, but the soul broke through. Now the crown and the flame, and the flame stay true.
Okay, so right,
I don't even know how to stop it.
straight up to the first one. So audio manager.h. Okay. So where we've got include mutex, I need to get rid of that.
I was told we found pieces that we both got through back together for a minute. Oh, we beat it. Life got loud and we just fell victim to just wanting more. I know that you had your battles in your head. I tried fighting them instead. But sometimes you gotta fight alone.
So where that is, get rid of that, put that there. Boom, sorted. I can hold everything. Wow, that took a bit of time for the IntelliSense. When true rain builds last, when you don't chase you back, that's a fact. Got your name, and deep inside these veins, no matter what I say, that won't ever fade. Her name's still on me. No cover can't hide these memories. She got lost chasing empty dreams, left us burning behind the screen. I still bleed when I hear that sound. Every ghost still pulls me down. Time moved on, but it don't set me free. Her name's still on me. Alright, so we get rid of mutex there. Replace it with that one. Try to love you through the maze. Watch the mask replace your face. Watch the love turn into chase. You wanted more. I watched you climb higher floors, but lost the time. Soul asleep for shiny lights. Guess you thought that was your fight. Now I'm here with a sink on skin. Truth cut deep, can't shed the sin. Still got hope, but it's wearing thin. Still got love where the pain begins. I'm looking in the mirror like man stand tall. Cause you gave what you had, that's all. Yeah, I fall, but I cross, still moving. Still breathing through this bruising. If she hear this track, maybe she'll know. Ain't no weight in my heart. Just hope that one day she see what matters most. And the goal is the love you hold close. Still I got your name written deep inside these veins. And no matter what they say, that won't ever fade away. Still written on me. My name's still written on me. Written on me. I'm not angry, just wish you could have seen. We, I don't know, beef would agree, but I still wear what we used to be. Your name's still on me. Yeah, I still wear these scars like a badge, no shame. Every cut got a story, every tear got a name. You could lose the house, the car, the chain, but when love is gone, that's a different kind of pain. I've been sleeping with regrets in my chest for years, faking a smile through the doubt and the fears. Thought I'd move on, but the truth still sears. Cause love don't fade when it's real, it appears. Try to save her from the dark, but the dark won't first. I was fighting my own, yeah, we both got hurt. Ain't a villain in the story, just a twist of fate. Sometimes love shows up too late. Yeah, I blamed it and blame me more. Tore down every wall we built before, and I was quiet where her voice used to be. And I'm stuck here with this part of me. Yeah, her name's still on me. No cover can hide these memories. She got lost chasing empty dreams, left us burning behind the screen. I still bleed when I hear that sound. Every ghost still pulls me down. Time moved on, but it don't set me free. Cause her name's still written on me. 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 this one has to be swapped
The riches, the fame, or the money or girls.
for this one.
It's the love you got waiting for you when you got nothing else left. It's a mess. Yeah,
I'm still on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like every reflection got ghosts in it. Every scar got a story, I just stopped hiding mine. Let's talk. I've been facing my demons in a cracked glass pane. Every look in my eyes, see the blood, see the pain. Try praying to the silence, but it don't explain. Why the mirror keeps showing what I can't contain. Got hands that shake when the truth comes close. Every sin that I made, yeah, still holds ghost. I've been running from the man that I needed most. Now I'm talking to myself through the undertow. Walls keep breathing, the room gets tight. Ain't no sleep when the guilt bites night. Every dream that I chase just fades from sight, but I still light fires in the blackest night. Yes, mirrors and ashes, green and flame. Trying to find peace in a world that blames. Every soul got cracks, every crown got stains. Still I rise through the smoke, through the rain. There's mirrors and ashes,
Truth and lies.
every king still bleeds when the faith runs dry. I've been burning through time to stay alive, but I don't break. No, I revive, but I don't break. No, I revive. Yeah, got reflections whispering you ain't enough, but I seen what's fake and I call that bluff. I done lost more friends and the devil got love, but the few that remain, yeah, they built from trust. Can't hide from the echo, it follow my tone. Every word that I spit feel carved from stone. Try fixing my heart with a microphone. Now the pain sound pure when I'm all alone. There ain't no mercy from the man in glass. He remind me of the things that I let pass, but I still keep moving, never lose my past. Cause the past don't know me, I should pass. Look inside, what you see ain't peace. It's a war for the soul that never cease. But from ashes come life, from the cuts come release, from the fall comes strength, from the chain comes keys, yeah. It's mirrors and ashes,
Truth and lies.
trying to find peace in a world that blames. Every soul got cracks, every crown got stains. Still I rise through the smoke, through the rain. It's mirrors and ashes, truth and lies. Every king still bleeds when the faith runs dry. I've been burning through time to stay alive.
Actually, what we'll do is we'll comment out these outputs.
Now see that the scars ain't marks of shame. They're proof I fought through hell, came back the same. Ain't no crown without blood, no throne without flame. You can lose it all, still remain.
I think that'll do for this one.
Every sin forgiven, every debt repaid. Yet the mirror don't judge, it just shows what's made of man. Reborn from the wars he waged.
Right, and that's the core API.
All that's left now is me.
Right, almost.
There's an ashes.
Right, so this right. So we want to get rid of this. Okay, so that's not allowed. Some of these things are not allowed in Unreal Engine. And something down there is using sleep. Instead, it does a different version. So that is. There we go.
Just good in the fire. Now I rise through the smoke. Watch me burn. Watch me glow.
Okay. That should be that.
From the rooms where the prayers don't reach, where the cold winds howl and the lost souls preach. That pain is my perfect silence, is my creed. I turn that dirt to the roots I need. Every scar on my back is a medal of war. Every doubt they spew just shook my core. I don't kneel no more. I don't beg, I roar. I'm the storm they made when they close that door. They try breaking me down, said I fall again. But the cracks in the light pour out the pain. Now I walk through flames with a
We're not using diagnostics.
but he don't give in. Yeah, this my crown of fire, my rise from pain. Every tear I drop.
What is this one doing in there? We're not even using diagnostics.
Friends turn ghosts, seen foes turn fake, seen love go cold for the image they make. I've been robbed by the world, left nothing to take. Still I built my empire from every mistake.
We're not even using that one. So we'll just comment that one out because we're not even using that. I copied that one over by a mistake. Alright. This one.
From the lowest glow, yeah, I lost my peace, but I found my soul, and I trade my scars for the throne I hold. On the nights I was lost, I was being refound. Pressure made damage, now the light is mine. They can cuss my name, I still realize, cause my heart beat gold and the blood divine. Yeah, this my crown of fire, my rise from pain. Every tear I dropped, it became my rain. They can take the flesh, but they can't cheat flames. I was from lost, reborn from shame. Yeah, crown of fire, my war, my pen. Every burn I took made me transcend. They want the throne, let them play pretend. But I'm the king that don't break. They said the dead ends were found, but they see the spark inside. This ain't the end, it's the rain. The crown of fire still
Wait. Hang on. Right. Since all the files rely upon Core API, we open up Core API, and it's in there anyway. So, because we have it defined in the Core API, we don't really need to redefine it in other files. So we can just get rid of that mutex there. We'll scroll down. We'll go down to here.
Footsteps in the dust, the kings before me.
And then we'll just put that in there.
I ain't chasing a crown no more. I am one.
Really? I shouldn't need to. I shouldn't need to put it in here as well. But clearly I do. Okay. Alright, that's weird. Oh, okay. Right, trigger haptics. Okay. Mutex. Every day spoke I left behind. Cause the throne I see game made to shine. It's this throne. No crown, no sin, so hard that refuse to give in. Even though the kings are stone and skin, but I rule myself from the soul within. From within, hear the drums begin. Every beat that I breathe is where I win. Let them take their gold and their full savings. Cause the real king's born in the throne. I ain't for respect, I earn it slow. Through the mud and the blood where the lost ones go. Had dreams in my chest that refused to grow. Till I cut my own path through the undertow. Every friend turned ghost was a lesson taught. Every lie they fed was a truth I caught. Now I speak like a blade when the beat get hot. Cause the words ain't rhymes, they the wars I fought. Yeah, I've been low, been locked in chains, been mocked for the dreams they couldn't contain. But a lion don't roar for the praise of the game. He roars cause he's free in his own domain. Excuse me.
Eyes, hear the echo inside. That's the king you buried when you chose to hide. Open up, let the fire collide. See the crown form right where your fears die. It's the throne within, no crown, no sin. Just a heart that refused to give in. Can build the kings out of stone and skin. But I rule myself from the soul within. From within, yeah, I bleed to win. Every scar that I got, let the light pour in. Let them take their thrones, built on false statements. I got peace and I flame my throne with it. I ain't perfect, I'm progress made flesh. Every failure I own like a royal curse. The crown ain't gold, it's the weight in my chest. It's the faith that I keep when I got no rest. Yeah, I don't need thrones, but I'm men that lie. I don't need cheers that fade and die. All I need is truth and the reason why. Cause the kingdom I seek ain't up. They said, and I can't change what he's born to be. But I was born to burn and rise from debris. You could take the world, leave me the sea. I built my empire where the heart stays free. Now I stand on the edge of a brand new day. Yeah, the ghosts of my past trying to pull me away. But I learned how to fight in the mud and the clay. Now I speak like thunder when the heavens pray. Every doubt that they threw, I turned to stone. Built bridges from hurt till I called it home. Every loss that I took me, the roots I've sown. Now the crown ain't a weight, it's a put on my tongue. So raise your hands if you bled for peace. If you cried for a dream that don't grant release. Cause we the ones who were told cease. Now we roar like lions with a faith that don't decrease. Within, no crown, no sin, just a heart that given. Living for the kingdoms that are stone and skin. But I rule myself in the soul within. From within, yeah, I bleed to win. Every scar that I got, let the light pour in. Let them take their thrones, build them false savings. I got peace in the flame, my throne within. Yeah. You don't need a kingdom to be royal. Just the courage to rule your own soul. Within forever.
Right, so them functions need to be T functions, right? Okay.
Sound the drums of the cold and scream. Baby, the kingdom we wakes from the dream. Blood in the dirt, faith in the vein. They trip again, my spirit I rose again. Yeah. I came from the dust where the light don't reach, where the wolves learn war and the weak don't speak. Every scar on my skin is a chapter deep. Every tear I bled, pay the soul I keep. They said fall back, I said build and rise. Turn pain into armor, truth into ties. They can hate my face, but they fear my eyes. Cause I carry my crown where the kingdom dies. Yeah, I've been cut by the steel of doubt. Been left in a ring with a fire burn out. But I let that match with a whisper and shout. Now my voice sounds thunder when the fear runs out. Woo! Blood and glory, that's my help. I ain't praying soft, I'm built to win. Every drop I get still burns within. I was born in war, I don't fear no sin. Blood and glory, my crown, my creed. Every wound I take just makes me bleed, believe. They can bury the body but not the seed. Cause the fire I hold is the world's reprieve. They can bury the body but not the seed. Cause the fire I hold is the world's reprieve. Yeah, I walk through pain like a holy rite. Turn shame to the cold in the dead of night. Every foe I face took part of my life, but I fall through the dark till the dawn took flight. I seen kings sell souls for the crowd applause. Seen peace turn false under empty laws. But I don't need thrones or the fame they cause. I just need truth and the pain's my cause. Every step I take is a drumline sound. Every doubt they cast is a body found. Yeah, I don't run from the fire or the battleground. Cause the king don't flinch when his fate come round. From the ashes we rise again. From the silence we roar again. From the shadows we fight again. From the blood we're born again. Blood and glory, that's my hymn. I ain't praying soft, I'm built to win. Every drop I gave still burns within. I was born in war, I don't fear no sin. Blood and glory, my crown, my creed. Every wound I take just makes me bleed, believe. They can bury the body but not the seed. Cause the fire I hold is the world's reprieve. They can bury the body but not the seed. Cause the fire I hold is the world's reprieve. Faith decay in the eyes of men. Watch love turn cold in the hearts again. But I ain't fall prey to the wolves of the pen. Cause I speak through scars, I don't need no friend.
I need to check each file now.
Trial I face left wisdom there. I've been down, dismissed the fear. But I stand as proof that the crown don't tear. If you see me fall, that's a Star Smith fight. If you hear me roar, that's a soul.
Comment that out.
Dark I've known gave birth to light. And I'm still here breathing with the will to rise. And the trumpet's loud and the gates unlocked. See the smoke, hear the chains that I used to rock. Every
How didn't I see that one there?
I came from the dead with the world unlocked.
This one here. How did I not see that? Blood and glory, that's my hymn. It's the kingdom I carry within. They can break the flesh but not the grin. I'm the flame that begins where the world gives in. To
twice. Once in flesh, once in fire. And when they come for your crown, make sure it's forged from something they can't burn.
Mutex in here. I've got one there.
From the edges of the streets where my soul first bled, to the silence of the nights when my prayers were said. Every dream that died still echoes in my head, but I built a kingdom from the tears I shed. I remember when the light felt miles away, and the fear spoke louder than the words I'd say. But I found my strength in the disarray, to the pain of loss into light of day. Now my hands ain't clenched, they open wide to the ghosts of the past I once denied. I don't run from the dark, I let it rise. Even death got grace when you stand with pride. Every crown must fall to rise again. Every king must lose to find what's within. And when the storm returns, I just grin, cause I've learned that the end is where I begin. Yeah. This my omega reign, my soul, my flame. Every trial I face, carved out my name. They can take my crown, but they can't my claim. Cause I rise through loss, reborn in pain. Omega reign, my war, my peace. All the noise I knew now finds release. Every scar I burn, every chain deceased. Now I reign in truth, eternal increase. Seen kings bow down for the gold they chase. Seen angels fall hard with a prideful face. But I walk through hell just to find my place. Now heaven's inside, I don't need that space. All the demons I fought, now they guard my gate. Every doubt they spoke, only shade my fate. I ain't looking for love, I create this state. Cause a true rainbow when you burn and wait. Yeah, I've been the sinner, the saint, the fool. The broken palms with this pain of fuel. They wrote me off as the one they rule. Now they study my steps as the ancient school. Listen. The throne ain't gold, it's breath in your chest. The rain ain't power, it's peace in your rest. The war don't end, it just shifts address. From the field outside to the heart's on test. So when they say you done, just smile again. The crown won't die, it transcends
One last mutex.
my blood, my creed. Every fall I took was the soil I see. They can't kill faith when the soul's decreed. Cause the grave itself just plants the lead. Omega reign, my fire, my fate. I was born too early, but I learned too late. Still I walk through heaven's open gate with a torch in hand and a heart in it. I'm still here, ready forever. 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 When the dust settles slow on the fields I crossed, every price I paid was worth what I lost. The crown ain't heavy when you bear that cost, cause the pain's the proof that your soul defrost. I don't need choirs to declare my name. You don't need crowns of immortal fame. My reigns in the hearts that feel my flame. And the lost, the weak, the ones they shame. Yeah, this ain't victory, it's redemption pure. A piece of full hell, it's up to ensure. The omega reign, no need of course. The calm and the storm, the forever sure. It's my omega reign, my soul, my flame. Every trial I face, carved out my name. They can take my crown, but they can't my claim. Cause I rise through loss, reborn in pain. Your omega reign, my war, my peace. All the noise I knew now finds release. Every scar I burn, every chain deceased. Now I reign in truth, eternal increase. Every soul still fighting the night. Don't curse the dark, learn to ignite. Cause even when the light fades slow, you're the fire that makes the shadow glow. So when my name fades to dust and rain, let the echo remain. The world will remember, not the crown I wore, but the hearts I reign forevermore. Forever.
Right, now I need to do one final check on all these headers. Right, so select them all except diagnostics. What do you mean try again later? Shut up. Eh? Are you guys taking the fucking piss? What the fuck? Do you mind? I'm trying to build something here. Please try again later. What? Do you mind? I pay for this so I can use it. Why you fucking saying try again later? The fuck? Why is it not? I'll give it 5 fucking minutes. Right, let's do the reload. This is a lot harder than I thought. Wow, it's not... Why the hell is ChatGPT not even letting me upload project files now? Oh. Ah, right, so I'm gonna have to do it in my old-fashioned way. Okay. Okay. Right, so now I need to update each of the class files. Right. Okay, so it's not giving us really nasty errors right now. I just need to update analog read. Right, so that should not be in there at all, because that's defined in the class file in the header. Right, what's the next one? Yep, that does not belong there. It's not supposed to be there. Okay. Okay. Fuck's sake. Excuse me. Oops. Okay. So that's that one. Alright, next one. Right, okay. Let's go. Oh, let's see what the box is. Let's see what it does now. Okay. See how this goes. Are you kidding me? They've put a frequency limit across all chats of how many files you can upload. 80 files every 3 hours. I have 20 class files and 20 headers. There's 40 files. So I can, oh my god. That's just ridiculous. Oh, what's going on now? Right. Okay. Right, so we did have 44 errors. We've now got 33. So it's gone down. That's good. Right, okay. So we've still got mutexes, right, and some of the CPU, okay. There, that. And that should be MTX. Okay, and that should be MTX. So I'm going to copy this. Right, that's that. Right, let me check this one. Right, we get rid of that. Okay. Yep, that's there at the top. We need rid of that. Means that's that. That's that. Okay, that's that one. Let's check at the top. Why is that there at the fucking top? That's no. That's not supposed to be there. And that's in the wrong. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's them done. Next. Oh my fucking days, what are you all doing there at the top? No, you're in the wrong place. Yep, you get changed. And, oh, we changed that one. That one. That one. That one. Okay, frame buffer writer. Oh, don't tell me you fucking got that as well. Yeah, alright. Even though you don't fucking need it. Right. Nope. Nothing in there. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Oh, that one. That one. Oh, this one. But that one's there, yeah. That shouldn't be up there. And that one. Okay. What's that? Right, now I need to check the build. Okay. Right. Okay. Right, let's run our code again. Tired. Hard work, this. I haven't seen none of them fucking pissheads doing this. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on, you fucking arsehole, man. Fucking compile for me, please. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna need to go to sleep soon. Okay. Still got some link errors. Oh, still 33. Right. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to sleep. I need some sleep. I can't think. It's bugging me. It's really bugging me. Yeah. I can't think. I think it's